myself locked up behind bars, that all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind you.
Primo, dynamic duo, 동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대한 박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리도 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they've been playing terrific basketball to start the season. They're showing all the signs they'll be able to keep that momentum going, too, looking more and more confident each time out. For the Hawks over the last few years, they've brought in some faces and tactics from San Antonio. Shaq, are they really the San Antonio Spurs East, as we've heard in recent years?
Well, Coach Budenholzer was a former San Antonio Spurs assistant. They run a similar motion offense with spacing and the ball movement. They're not the Spurs yet because they don't have any players that can create ISO plays and get players other shots.
What I like about that team, Ernie, is every player on that team, just put their ego aside. They're not worried about the numbers, and winning is all cost, and winning is first. And when you see that in a team, then that is the hallmark of the San Antonio Spurs organization. Egos aside, winning first.
Atlanta, 4 All-Stars, and a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2015. Let us get down to Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the opening tip.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
Well, I think for New York, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn, and it's a Flalo in at the 2 spot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The wide open look here for Anthony, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Al Horford. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here are the Knicks. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now here's Millsap, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Sefolosha dishes to Millsap. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anthony with room to shoot. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Anthony's got 5 now. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to Cleveland.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds, disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
And that one's good. Millsap.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Passes it to Porzingis. A follow outside. The 15-footer. Anthony missing again.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Knicks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside Teague. Here's Horford. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. The pass to Freak. The 3-ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Teague, here we go. No luck.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's a Flalo. A 20-point game for him in the win against Miami.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And Afflalo drops them both. Now Teague. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Now here's Teague. It's a 3-point game. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Inside, shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Stoudemire's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And that one misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They set the pick to the inside. It's stolen by Korver. Millsap with it, now guarded by Afflalo. Korver kicks to Teague. Horford with a screen on Anthony. Teague drives in. Shot's good. Teague's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Freak with it. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. He feeds it to Afflalo. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Back to Teague. And he drops it in from the low post.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Freak. Stoudemire the screen. And Afflalo wide open. He shoots. And the Knicks miss again.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Looking to end the run, and the shot is good. Afflalo's got 5 now.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So a moment now to see the story on Jeff Teague. Last year, getting it done. 14th in assists, 14th in three-point field goal percentage.
Always has his head up, looking for the open guy.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. The Knicks also changing it up. Humphries comes in for Porzingis, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Aaron Afflalo. Teague drives in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Stoudemire.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Freak. They set the screen. Six to shoot. Picked by Humphries. Here's Freak. And the Knicks good for 2.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Hawks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Horford high post, fades and shoots. Good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Freak kicks to Stoudemire. Deep 2 from Anthony. And again, it's New York.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hawks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Beverly. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Another shot. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Freak. Beverly dishes to Freak. This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Cephalosha. There's the pick. Ball's knocked loose. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
The feed to Cephalosha. He dishes it to T. Millsap a screen. And it's Schroeder missing. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Knicks 4th.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. To what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Horford. Ilyasova comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Ben McLemore in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. In the corner, it's McLemore. The dish now to Ilyasova. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Screen by Asik. Millsap kicks it over to Schroeder. Screen by Asik. Off the pick. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The Hawks trail by 5. Now McLemore. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Beverly, the pass to Freak. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got 11 points.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Dishes to Ilyasova. In the corner, it's McLemore. Millsap's against Anthony. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Kept alive by Atlanta. Ilyasova with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Freak. Pass to Beverly. Fires the three. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Got a hand on it, but they get it back. Millsap kicks it over to Schroeder. There's a good screen to stop the drought. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by Schroeder. Stoudemire, the screen to the middle. New York moving it around. Here's Anthony. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Anthony's got 15.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Millsap kicks to McLemore. Back to Millsap. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Freak. He's got 11. Picked by Humphries. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Chris Humphries, 2 shots. Under 6.
No good on that one. He's off on the second. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out front as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. A chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been, you know, we can beat any team in this league. You know, if we work together and, you know, put everything into play, and, you know, we'll be all right. And that's the kind of attitude we've been having. You know, that's the attitude we have to keep.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the 2 elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working. So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Teague. Then there's Scott. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific.
Atlanta will go for a different look here. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Scott. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kyle Korver. And McLemore subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The drive by Anthony, and Ashik sends it back. Wow! Pass to Teague. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going to your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Looking now at some numbers for Paul Millsap. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 18 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
And here's Beverly. Outside Anthony. Anthony missing again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Teague dishes to Millsap. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Anthony with it, picked up by Teague. And Beverly kicks to Anthony. Down low, Millsap with the steal. To the inside, McLemore, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Anthony.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
McLemore, the pass to Teague. Outside Millsap. Again, Millsap missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Anthony on the wing, covered by Cephalosha. Millsap with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Teague's got the ball. Cephalosha dishes to McLemore. Kicks it to Teague. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Feeds to McLemore. From deep. Knicks with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Passes it to Millsap. Beverly against Teague. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Atlanta making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. And the pass to Anthony. Stolen by Ashik. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Millsap. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. And a wide open look for Freak. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Hawks leading. T kicks to Ashik. And there's the feed to Ilyasova. Looking to end the drought. It's rebounded by New York. Humphries has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Anthony with the bucket.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. T kicks to Ashik. Millsap passes to McLemore. He feeds it to Ashik. The dish to McLemore. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. 25 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ashik the screen for T. Off the pick. Asik dishes to McLemore. Over to the wing. Teague drives in. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
In the corner, it's McLemore. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. McLemore's got it all tied up now for Atlanta. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Picked by Humphries. He kicks it to Anthony. He dishes it to Freak. Omer Asik with the rebound. Hogg shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Out left to the wing. And McLemore kicks to Millsap. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Beverly. Back to Anthony. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Atlanta. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Bill Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Number 1, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. Everybody said this was an even matchup on paper. It's going to come down to effort. We just have to outwork them in the second half. Simple as that.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasting. with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
On the court for the Knicks. Freak. He's in a point guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's a follow, and it's O'Quinn in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Anthony with it, picked up by Teague. Anthony kicks to Freak. Back to Anthony. Puts it up from 15. Tries again. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Millsap a screen. Left side, Corver. Dishes it to Cephalosha. Outside T. Lets it go from deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Knicks.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
Freak passes to Porzingis. Anthony with the screen on Millsap. Pass to Freak. New York moving the ball around. Banked in off the glass. Freak's got 13 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now Cephalosha. 6 points for him. And that one's good. Millsap.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Freak dishes to O'Quinn. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. 25 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Under 6.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Teague drives in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they also were number 1 in team shooting percentage. A very impressive offensive group.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Stoudemire's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Good on the second free throw.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Corver against the Flalo. And the Knicks miss again. Flalo's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. And he misses the go-ahead basket. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And now, the Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Schroeder with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Horford's shot is good. Here's Freak. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. A follow goes in, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Aflalo's got his third basket of the night right there. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. Horford up top. Down low. Here's Korver. Second shot opportunity. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Agni Specky's checked in for New York. The Hawks have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Aflalo. Stuckey trying to free himself up. That one wide left. Schroeder with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Now here's Schroeder. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cephalosha's got 9.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Freak. 13 points in the game. Stoudemire, the screen. 6 to shoot. Stuckey passes to Freak. This one for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. 16 points for Freak.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Craig. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
Cephalosha misses. New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Shoots from the right block, and that one goes long. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist by Freak. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Korver. Picked by Horford. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Good. Scott's got his first 2 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
McLemore's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. And New York with a change here, too. O'Quinn's checked in. And the shot is good from Stuckey.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
They set the pick. Korver kicks to Scott. The 11-footer, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. Now, Freak. 19 points in the game. Passes it to Stuckey. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Freak, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
And there's the pass to Korver. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pass to Porzingis. Wants to get it to a Flalo and does. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
There's the pick. Korver dishes to Horford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Horford having just a fantastic game. 15 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Atlanta. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for New York. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Freak with it. He's got 19. And it's Beverly atop the key. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Beverly's got 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Horford goes in, and it's blocked. Stuckey against Korver. Porzingis passes to Freak. The 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. And McLemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Horford with the screen on Beverly. Now the feed to Horford. Again, the miss by Horford. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Freak throws it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And that one's good. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Horford, no luck. The Knicks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. One from the post.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops her in this quarter.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Korver against Stuckey. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For New York, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Free throw, good, Stuckey. Atlanta making some changes. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Horford. Millsap comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switch here also for New York. Anthony's checked in for Porzingis. And he makes both free throws. Here's Teague. He's got 13. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Millsap, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Millsap playing well. He's got 13 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The Knicks making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. 1:06 left in the third.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Beverly dishes to Augustine. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing, defended by Ilyasova. And that one's good. Beverly.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
The Hawks trail by 12. T kicks to Asik. They set the pick. The dish to T. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ilyasova. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Teague against Beverly. Teague the pass to Ilyasova. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Knicks leading by 9. We've got Ilyasova. Teague out there with Cephalosha. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Millsap in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Dishes to Augustine. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Millsap's against the Flalo. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 9.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Scott up top. Wide open look. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Atlanta making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Ilyasova. Korver comes in for Mike Scott. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. Freak comes in for DJ Augustine. Here's Millsap. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Horford with the screen on a follow. Korver gets a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. It's Anthony with the drive. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Schroeder, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Aaron Aflalo.
Shooting for Atlanta, Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anthony right side. Shoots from the baseline, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 32 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Fires from the line, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A follow.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Here's Schroeder, 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. It's stolen by Korver. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. Millsap a screen, knocked away. Stolen by O'Quinn. Now here's Freak. He kicks it to Carmelo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And Millsap, here we go. That one goes. Count.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Millsap.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. The drive by Anthony. Plays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Cephalosha, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Korver for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the paint. O'Quinn trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Freak's got 23.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Freak kicks to Anthony. Here's O'Quinn, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And he gets it back. And here's Millsap from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First free throw is good.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And so O'Quinn nails both of them.
So far in the game for O'Quinn, he has 8 points and 1 steal as well.
Freak dishes to Carmelo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
At the line for the Hawks, Carmelo shooting one.
That free throw good from Anthony. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Schroeder. He dishes it to Horford. Count the bucket. Horford's got 23 points.
Well, that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Now, Freak. On the wing of Flello. To the inside. Freak pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Tries it from the top of the key, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Kicks to Carmelo. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to a Flello. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Horford. An even 3-on-3 break. Cephalosha with it. Here's Horford. Feeds to Schroeder. Shoots. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Freak throws it down home.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
All right, Doris, thanks. The Hawks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. passes it to Corver. Six to shoot. It's tipped. Anthony against Corver. And O'Quinn kicks to Freak. Lock at 6. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Millsap with the steal. Teague drives in. And the jam by Cephalosha.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
The Hawks trail by 5. Corver dishes to Millsap. Teague drives in. It's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. The Knicks leading by 5. Anthony kicks to Freak. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Anthony with the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's T. The pass to Cephalosha. Millsap a screen. Here's T. A second chance effort.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Paul Millsap.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he hits both.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Now here's Freak. Anthony kicks to Freak. Releases from 15. 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Inside. Follow the pass to Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And Teague, here we go. Here's Horford. Yes!
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Freak. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Here's Scott. No good off the front iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And here's Augustine. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing.
We'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
party, so follow me.
Episode of TV. We have an exclusive with star guard Mike Conley. Down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.
Plus your top plays of the week. And make sure you tune in to win some BC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
You gotta trust in that.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with star point guard Mike Conley. Break down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.
And make sure you tune in now.
You gotta trust in this guy.
Check out our new episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exclusive with star point guard Mike Conley. I want to break down some 2K stuff because your player is really good in the game.
There you go.
There's only a few weeks left in the My Park Championship, so we catch you up on all the action. We have some winning tips in 2K Pro-Am.
You want to play some post-up games with either post? This is your formation to use.